Jay?
Damn, I didn't realize how loud that was.
What's good? What's good?
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
All right. Before we really get started into detail of what this episode is about, we appreciate you guys for every subscriber that we got. We recently just got another one because of a short I posted for some random reason, something 3 months ago. But hey, it's still relevant to this day. So thank you guys for every subscriber that we got, every like that we get, every comment that we get on our shorts, videos, all that good stuff. And we really do appreciate you guys for locking in the live streams. We need all the traction that we can get. But hey, we here to talk about Kendrick new disc. I ain't heard it, but hey, we got two people to have, and we're here to talk about Party. That's obviously the thumbnail, the title, and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna let Don take over because this is the part that he knows the most, and we're gonna go from there.
Did you say welcome to episode 36 already?
Oh, yeah, this is episode 36. I forgot. I'm thinking it's just a regular live stream.
Yeah, man. It's
Episode
episode
36.
36.
Do we have a drink of the day?
Yes, we do. Stella Rosa cranberry. That's it. So, uh, all right, man. So let's just dive into it because I like how we live stream. I like podcasting too, but live streams are always fun because it's like we can just talk more freely instead of making it like just a staggered thing. So Kendrick actually dropped another diss track. Six something in LA or something like that.
616.
616 in LA. So I only heard it one time. Have you heard it enough to talk about it?
I didn't listen all the way through, but
Okay, we'll talk about the first diss first, and then we'll get to that one because that one will be kind of a little bit more shorter. Man, that diss was Roy. I want you to start off, bro. How are you feeling about the diss, man?
I think nah he completely like, I'm not gonna say he killed that nigga, but he he kind of like came at the nigga from a bunch of different crazy angles, like the beat switches, the everything. I think just the way he split up the diss in like parts, and like he
Yeah,
touched on a lot of different things. I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm a Drake fan. I like Kendrick, but I'm a Drake fan. But Kendrick right now, he got the upper hand for sure. But I feel like it's still not like, it's not even or anything. Like, it's not like Drake has like, his diss was to multiple people. His diss wasn't solely focused on Kendrick. So once he drops one that's solely focused on Kendrick, then we can actually compare. But as of right now, I think Kendrick is in the, like, he got the upper hand right now.
so I'm gonna agree that he has the upper hand. I agree with everything you just said. But I think the main differences between the disc, aside from Drake's disc being about multiple people, what Future, Metro, Rick
Rick
Ross,
Ross, yeah.
Kendrick, um, is there anybody else? I know I'm missing somebody. I think that
So
may be it, but I'm not sure.
is he just dissing everybody? I'm confused.
Well,
I ain't
no.
listened
So
to none of them.
so this started during your sabbatical of music when um Metro and Future and Kendrick did like that, and that's when Kendrick dissed Cole and Drake. But then after that, people started like it started like spreading like wildfire. Like Rick Ross had dropped the song dissing Drake. ASAP had dissed Drake on the same album of the Metro and Future. So
Mm-hmm.
like people just started dissing, and then he dropped the song that was rebuttaling and responding to all of them. So really, they started it. This initial diss they started. So he dissed like five or six people on this track, the push ups track. And the reason why I say that Kendrick. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say that he won this a little bit, but it's really not because aside from what you said, where Drake didn't even really address Kendrick alone, because that we need a song like that. He addressed a whole bunch of people. It's because Kendrick's the better rapper. That's what it is, and his creativity is better than Drake's. I feel like his creativity and his concepts have always been better than Drake. He may not had the most hits. He may not have better, classes or singles like ratings wise like Drake. But Kendrick's a better rapper, and so when you're a better rapper, most of the time you're able to have a more creative aspect on your music, which is why I think that this track gets a lot of people's attention because if you really dive into what he's saying, yeah, he dissing them, but he ain't saying nothing like super super crazy. No, Drake didn't even say nothing super super crazy either.
No,
I'm,
I was reading like just going through the lyrics, and I watching videos of like just that song and the stuff that he was saying in his lyrics. He was coming at that nigga
I
kind of
mean,
crazy,
maybe
crazy,
we have different versions of crazy.
crazy.
My crazy is like when Pusha dropped the kid bomb on Drake. That's my crazy.
That's not crazy. Well,
That
like
was crazy because no one knew about it. That was
it was
crazy.
crazy. It was
He was
crazy,
hiding his
but
kid. That was
it
crazy.
it
That's
was
my
crazy. But
crazy.
I'm
Like
saying like
that's what I think about.
crazy as far as like just the amount of shots you took, the amount of wordplay, like just different stuff that like you might not even like think about
Yeah,
when it comes to like this is like
yeah.
yeah, it's just a
And I
few
saw a
different.
video. I saw videos and reactions too. I love watching people's like music reactions, so to get other people's point of view. So like Mallory Bros, a whole bunch of other people I can name, but I'll just keep it at that because this ain't no shout out. But they do make good videos though. But yeah, I watch videos too. So like the subject matter, like he was talking greasy, yeah. But like to me, it wasn't like crazy. To me, is like the Quavo and Chris. That's crazy.
That's random, unless I'm tripping and missing something.
Well, they've been all right. So I'll dive into this a little bit. They've been beefing since 2017 about Karuchi, I think. So that's the stuff that happened with Chris with the domestic violence stuff. And then after that, Quavo and Carucci started talking, but Chris and Quavo was like close at the time. They were super close. So he pretty much was like taking his leftovers basically. And then they started dissing him. So Chris Brown and Quavo ain't been cool since. So this whole diss really about a woman, basically.
You say took his leftovers. That's all they do in the industry. Somebody got to take something. It's like somebody got
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day and the
that
next.
I agree with because I mean y'all all in the same tax bracket, most of them, or at least a tier under. So like y'all are around the people y'all always see. My thing is though, like we supposed to be cool. You're not supposed to do that. Like if it's just a regular person, cool. But if we like close, like he said they was, like you the bro. What are you doing? I think that's weird, but that's just
He
me.
he wasn't the bro.
He was the bro. Then that was the bro. That was the broski. He was bro.
I mean, I get it, bro. He's still crying about a girl he ain't had in years.
True, which is I think more.
Childish.
I think now it's not even really about Carucci anymore. Now it's just about the principle of what they've done to each other back and forth for the last 5 some years. That's
Nah,
what I really think it is.
I think Chris Brown's sensitive. It's about collusion.
Yeah, but basically, crazy to me is smashing your girl while you together. That's insane.
Kendrick already said he wasn't stupid. Like Kendrick not gonna stoop to that level. He gonna get him with the bars, bro. He ain't gonna get him with the like he gonna say stuff that he said in his song. He said,
Yeah.
"Don't tell lies about me. I'm not gonna and I won't
I
speak
won't tell
truths
truths
about you."
about you. Yeah, true.
So
He pretty much said this is a
he
calm
saying stuff that's
fade.
true.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
said it's a calm fade. So if you want to go there, we can. I respect that because Kendrick and Drake are reviving hip hop. Like genuinely, they are, and they the two biggest, one of the two biggest out there, if not the two.
the two
People
biggest.
may have Cole. I know you probably don't
Mm-hmm.
because of the situation, but people still may have Cole
That
there.
nigga,
I don't
that
know,
nigga, nope. He
but
ain't even in the conversation no more. He
for
ducked
real,
the
bro.
fade. He ducked the fade. He not respected like that right now.
Yeah, right now it's a little iffy. We'll see. The fall off will be interesting.
Mm.
Because now it's kind of crazy because he's initiated his own fall off with this whole backing out of the race thing, and then his album gonna be called the fall off. So we'll see. I don't know. But
It better be something crazy, or else they gonna have the jokes for his ass.
man, I we're gonna dive into that slightly, just because I think that it's important for this conversation. But that's my definition of crazy. But maybe I need to tone it down a bit because that just that don't happen. All
It's not
yeah,
go and
that's
it's
not
not
going
gonna
to
come from
happen.
Kendrick.
Yeah,
Yeah, not from Kendrick.
it's not gonna happen. So aside from that, who I think had the better diss record, Kendrick. Kendrick said more. He had more um double, triple entendres in his tape. I mean, in his track. Um, I think his was more creative. All the three beat switches. The what Teddy Pendergrass sample was the first one. Then the other two, I guess, was whatever producer. So I think his track is the most creative. Aside from the craziness that we've been witnessing from Quavo, Chris Brown, whoever the case is, I still think that he won. Though I think that he won the war. I mean, no, I don't think that because, like you said, Drake hasn't dropped a song just on Kendrick. So now we got to see what Drake says. But nah, that's not hard. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough.
Mm,
That this
it
is
is
tough.
tough.
It's tougher than Drake's, and it's just Drake over the years. Just I already know how Wrestling Geek feels about this, but he already shook his head. Drake over the years, he just stopped being the creative person that we just
Love the
went.
music.
Yeah, like he just stopped even with his songs, like not even subject matter, but just how he delivered it, his vocality, like he just stopped doing what he used to do. I don't know why, maybe because he's done it all, but like he just doesn't make he makes catchy music, he makes semi good music depending on song to song with certain albums. But most of his songs are not like super creative anymore, like it used to be. But maybe that's just because it's a different time. I don't know. But that's my main reason why I take Kendrick over. Yeah, he's a better rapper, but I think Kendrick's diss was like creative as hell. Like I genuinely think that. Now this new diss, I mean, I only heard it once, so I'm not gonna really say, but I know that Kendrick addressed DJ Academics in that diss. He said something, and then he continued to pretty much say through the whole track. And then if y'all and we have audience now that actually heard the second disc, let us know in the comments below. But he pretty much was saying that OVO has some spies and people that actually want to see Drake wrong. Like they don't want him to succeed. Pretty much, he got leaks in his operation. Pretty much, that's what 616 in LA pretty much meant from the first listen I heard. That's what I was hearing. So I don't know what Kendrick know. Apparently, he also said, and I want y'all to hear about this. I want to ask y'all about this. He also said that Drake paid to find out information about Kendrick. I don't really necessarily know if that's true or not, but that is the allegation.
I mean, shit. If
Uh,
you got as much money as Drake do, it ain't surprising.
True.
If you want the information and he can buy it, he gonna buy it. So it don't surprise me. Shit.
Do y'all think that that's
Something he would do, yeah. I absolutely do.
no?
That's something Drake would do.
That's not what I was going to say. I was gonna say, do y'all think that's like not cheating? Because there's really no rules in
No,
this.
there's no rules. They don't take away from nothing to me.
They don't take
But it's
nothing away.
like
Okay,
you getting your information how you get it. Like if you rich, you could do rich shit. Like buy it. Shit.
that's
I
true.
mean, it's not like Kendrick might not have as many people around him, so he has that benefit, but Drake don't. So like he might have leaks in his operation, and so I don't think it's his fault that like he got he got an entourage or whatever. So I mean, I think the way like you said, it's not really there's a code, but there's not really a code when it comes to rap beef. So
Yeah, yeah.
any way you get your information is
You get it right. Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I
But
don't know. I gotta listen to that track more.
I will say I will say it goes Euphoria, push ups, then this last gist. Like this last gist didn't really move me like that. Like
Yeah, it's
It didn't
because the
really move
first
me.
one was supposed to get our attention, and
Yeah,
then
this
this
one didn't
third
move
one
me.
was just like more of like a regular Kendrick style. Well, no, Kendrick actually was singing on this one a lot,
Yeah, it
so
didn't move me.
it
And
wasn't
he
really
should not do
casual
that.
Kendrick either.
He
I
should
didn't.
not do that.
Yeah, it was okay. I don't know. I don't know, but uh, yeah, I think as of right now, Kendrick has a up on him. I don't. It's too early to tell who won because, like we said, for obvious reasons, Drake hasn't released a song just about Kendrick alone. Kendrick said he in the lab. I mean, Drake said he in the lab. So I don't know what that means.
I say it coming about a week.
But this how I feel though. Is there anything Drake can do to one up this track?
Yeah, it just has to be. It just has to be creative. It just has to be like the beat has to be right first of all, because that's part of where Kendrick won is like his beat wasn't like so just yeah. It was creative. It had switches, and every beat was like he slid on every beat. So it's like you gotta combat that by even having one fire ass beat with like you talking your shit, or you gotta have multiple beats like he had, but you like doing what you need to do. And if you want to do take the whole, if you want to go the route of like making a great song or like a better song than Kendrick's song, you can do that. Like if Drake had the same beat that Kendrick or the same beats that Kendrick had, I feel like his song would have been better. Like as far as like replay value, but as far as like lyrics, he better give them ghostwriters. He better pay them overtime.
That 1v20.
He better pay them overtime because I don't know if he lyrically seeing that man, but he can make a better song. But
Yeah, I
you know,
mean, this is not who has the better song. This is
yeah,
who this is the best. And in my head, I
I can't
don't
see.
I don't see anything that Drake can do lyrically that's gonna up Kendrick. He can make a better song. He's proven to do that.
Yeah.
But this is a diss. I don't know. I don't know what Drake can do. He'll have to do something for me to like. I don't know.
Question. Do you think that Drake lost the Pusha T beef?
He only lost it because there was no other way to come out of the bombshell that dropped. I don't. I really think that there was nothing to respond to. There was nothing to say.
So, if you think he lost the Pusha T beef, I think there is no like he doesn't really have a horse in his race, honestly. Like, cause Kendrick is a far better
Yeah, far.
rapper and
Yeah,
lyricist
lyrically.
than Pusha T. So Drake couldn't even compete with Pusha T. Like after what he said,
I mean, but I think that
I
he could have competed if he didn't just give the world that he has a son,
That kind
and
of
that
killed him.
and that his baby mama, the baby mama's a corn star.
yeah,
So
yeah, ain't no coming back from that, honestly. But I feel like the
you
subject
can't even
matter.
get in the booth. You
The,
can't. Like, there's nothing to say. It's really
I feel
genuinely nothing to say.
I feel like the subject matter is different on this because it's like no real bombs being dropped. It's like stuff that people already knew about Drake or stuff that like people
Yeah,
thought or like maybe already like had inklings about, but they never really like you got
yeah,
trolls that say these things and you got like people who don't like Drake saying these things, but it's not
yeah.
really like mainstream. So
Correct.
Kendrick is saying it, so like now people thinking about it more. But is it really like hitting Drake the same way that him having a son that nobody knew about would hit him?
True. And
And that's
we know they had splits. Not everybody just own their masters the minute they drop their first album, their second album, their third album. We've always known that Pusha said that about Drake. Everybody had their splits. So it's like the stuff that has been said, we know. But I don't know, man.
yeah. I think it all
What's
depends.
that
Like
noise?
it's a ice, it's ice, it's ice.
Oh, it's ice. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but
So I don't know, bro. Like, it ain't nothing that's been like super crazy. But this is what I will say: Drake had better not been bluffing about the stuff that he know,
mm-hmm,
because you might need them draw fours. I don't
mm-hmm,
know. We
for
we
sure.
are we already had two diss tracks in the same week. This
Yeah,
man got
I
might
mean,
got more. I don't know.
mm, he might got more, but he might still be waiting. Like Drake dropped his diss, and then Kendrick waited like 2.5 weeks to drop his stuff. So like I say, give him another week. I feel like he'll be back with at least a couple, at least a
So
couple.
so does Drake have a timetable? Can he take his
Yeah,
time or
No,
he well,
no.
Kendrick took his time, bro. Kendrick, the people been like, Act had a countdown on Twitter every day. He's like, it's been 16 days without a Kendrick response. So Drake got at least that long, but he's not gonna take that long. I feel like he's dropping next week, like next Friday
Now,
at the
now,
latest.
now, this is what I'll ask you. I agree with you, but there are some that saying, "Well, Drake, you was the one that was rushing Kendrick out of the cage. You was like, where are you? Where are you?' So he got to match energy, right?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I feel like that's what I said. Kendrick took 17 days, so if he released any time before that, I feel like he proved his point. Like I'm still here, but he had to take time. Like I feel like he has time to like. He heard the Euphoria. This one dropped today, so I feel like he got a week to drop. And I feel like if he drops within a week, then But I don't want to rush it. Like you don't want it to be rushing and to
I
be
feel
some
like a week
bullshit.
is rushing it. That's how I'm feeling. I feel
I
like a
don't know.
week is rushing it.
Um,
I
I
mean, it's
don't
a
know.
rap beef though.
It's a,
I feel
yeah,
like you want to be consistent on it.
But Kendrick took
yeah.
how many?
He took 17
Six,
days.
17 days. He took 2 weeks and 3 days.
Yeah, that's too long.
Yeah, everybody said it was too long, but I mean, because the song was good, I feel like people was like, "All right, that he took that long for a reason." So I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting. It definitely is interesting. I think that I'll be honest. Like I know Terrence is more of a R&B guy. I know Roy. I feel like you're more of an R&B guy to an extent with certain people, and
Mm,
I'm a more of an R&B guy too. So I think that this revives hip hop in a lot of ways. We haven't seen disses since, like a real disc with the big guys, really since. If we talking about Drake, I would say Drake and Meek Mill because the Drake and Pusha he didn't really do anything. So the Drake and Meek Mill like is when what's that back to back freestyle?
hmm
Like that's the last time we've had a diss
And
in
that's what
this.
Kendrick said. Kendrick said, "Back to back was your last."
Yeah,
What he said? He said, "Back to back was your last," or something like that. Euphoria.
and then he said that Drake did a cease and desist for like that.
hmm
That's insane, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it make
insane,
him
bro.
make him look real lame. I ain't gonna lie.
It do, bro.
Like
And
you
it
can't
be
you
some
can't.
stuff that people can't even make up. Like, why make that up? Why put that in a song if it's a
hmm
lie? Like, why make that up?
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. But yeah, I think Drake has to do a lot to. He has to take just like how you say he has to take the route of a better song. I feel like he has to
Yeah.
now because he can't out rap him. We all known that. We've always known that. So it's only but so much you can do. I'll be waiting to hear what he has to do for it because I don't know, bro. Kendrick said a lot of things, bro. Kendrick questioned his fatherhood.
He questioned his sexuality
He,
twice,
bro, it was.
twice, 3 times. He
He
said, he
said,
said,
bro,
he
I'm
said,
laughing thinking
he
about it,
said, I
bro.
think, he said, I think when you see Sexy Red or when you with Sexy Red, you see two bad bitches. He said, you said, when you don't like females, you be ass popping with them.
Bruh, it is
Yeah,
insane because it was so funny, bro. Like you took the words out of my mouth. That's literally what I was going to say.
that's
Because I heard that
crazy.
shit like, what? That was
Like,
insane.
there's no way you can't respond with some disrespect after that. Yeah, it's a rap beat, but like yeah, that's
And then he
crazy.
was doing the Toronto or Canadian slang too. Bruh.
hmm
He did it. That's what I'm saying. He's super creative, bro. He
He
he did a
said,
lot. He did a lot.
calling him Crody, and he put his son. I don't know whether that was like in response to the diss, but like he just put an Instagram story up with his son, and he said something. He was like, "Look in the mirror, Crody," or something like that. And I'm like, why are you
Yeah.
still using that word after Kendrick just used that like
Yeah, he
five
did.
times in the
I
song,
think I
like
think that was
making fun of you.
I think that was because of the diss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And he talked
don't
about his son. He talked about his son, like raising his son, how he not raising his son right. Like
yeah.
he's like, you ain't teach your son to be a man. You ain't teach your son integrity. You ain't teach your like, damn, nigga.
And to be honest, like it's not like we can all say, yeah, Drake is a deadbeat. Cause we not
Yeah,
there.
he's not. Yeah,
I don't think he's a deadbeat. I don't
he
think
has his
that.
son a lot. I don't think he's
I
a
think he a
deadbeat, but
corny ass name.
yeah, he corny for sure. But I feel like he's. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like in a lot of ways, I see why people would hate this man, but it's like I I don't know. I can't hate him for real because of just the quality, like even if the quality is going down, it's still higher quality than a lot of these niggas out here.
It's true. And I think what I do think is super lame about this diss, and I won't say Kendrick or Drake's, I would say just the other masses versus Drake.
Yeah,
It actually gives him an upper hand because he looked like Thanos and y'all look like the Avengers.
yeah.
Like, why is it so many of y'all dissing one dude? He looked like he's that guy. And to be honest, Rick Ross, he gave you so many number ones. He gave Future his first number one. Like, there has to be a respect level at a certain point. Like, yeah, Drake actually gave y'all this number one. And how many number ones have you given to other people?
Yeah, y'all was cool with him for a long time. Like it's not like
Until
until some
unless there was something in the back that we didn't know. It's
yeah.
just looking like it's coming out now. Like Rick Ross, I was like, what?
He said because Drake sent a cease and desist to French Montana on one of his songs that Drake is on, and so that song didn't drop on his album.
Hmm.
That's
Okay.
what Rick Ross said. Rick Ross said you sent the cease and desist to French Montana. That's why I don't fuck with you. Yeah. It's like I mean, he recorded the song with French Montana. I guess he didn't like it or he didn't want to be on it no more. So he was like, "Bro, you can't drop that." Yeah, he
Hmm.
ain't like, but
That's one thing
it's
that I would say this gives Drake an upper hand. He has so many people. ASAP Rocky, I
yeah.
don't understand him at all. Cause I'm pretty sure that
He's mad because
he
Drake is
smashed your wife. I'm sure he did.
that and like Drake. Apparently, Drake dissed him on For All the Dogs. Dissed Rihanna on For All the Dogs.
Yeah, I think it was Virginia
It
Beach.
was either Virginia Beach
No,
or
no, it was the
it was
end
a
of
different one.
something other song. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
an end of some other song.
it was one of the other
I think
songs.
it's the
Yeah,
one with Party.
I think so too. Yeah,
Yeah. Um,
That album's like a distant memory. I tried to erase it.
that's crazy. Like, you didn't like that album? That album was pretty decent to me.
that album was not that great.
It
I
was
won't lie.
pretty decent to me. I'm not. I don't know.
Her loss was better than that album.
Her loss is good too, but I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a Drake bias. I think just some of the songs, like I can't agree that they sound the same. Like they don't sound the same to me. They sound
No,
like
they don't sound the same. I wouldn't say that.
I think it's
It's just the
different
quality is
vibes.
different. Like his albums used to be more cohesively put together. Now it just feels like he's dropping an album with just songs on it. His albums used to
Mm,
feel like cohesively put
I can't
together.
even for all the dogs. I can't say that. Like you got it's like a good 3 4 song stretch where we got Slime You Out, Try Your Best, Bahamas Promises. I feel like that little even that little section alone is like I don't know. It does something because it's like
Slime You Out is it was a grower for me.
I feel like that whole
Chill.
section though, like that whole section is full of like I think it was intentionally put together like that.
He tripping, bro.
Is that the
Pause,
one with
No,
man.
Sexy
you
Red?
tripping. You
No,
tripping.
I'm talking
No,
about Terrence, bro.
no,
That's the
you're
song with
tripping from
Sexy
what you
Red?
said.
It was all right, bro. No,
It was that
the one
grow.
with
It
sexy
was
red
that
is Rich Baby
grower.
Daddy.
Really? Nah, that wasn't the one
Bro,
with
I
sexy
can't
red.
say
The one
anything,
that I
bro. I could
said.
have said this a year ago. No one would have batted an eye.
That's not true.
Like,
That's not true. That is not true.
like songs grow on you, man. That's all. That's all I was trying to say. I
You
didn't
could
like
have said
Slime You Out
that,
at
but that's not
first.
what you said. That's
I
not
know,
what you
I know.
said.
I added the hard ER. Um,
Yeah.
I didn't like that song when it first dropped, but I just got used to it. But I mean, that he has good songs in there. Bomb Promises, all the ones you mentioned are good songs. But do you still listen to them today?
Mhm. I do. They're in rotation in my playlist
Yeah.
consistently. I like those. I don't know. I don't know whether it's like it's just certain songs that like there's a good 6 to 7 on that album. I still have in rotation to this day. I think it's just like I'm not gonna say that's his like it's not even close to his best album. But I say the more forgettable album is Certified Lover Boys. That one is more forgettable than to me than this one. And I know it might be unpopular, but I don't know. There's
Nah.
just not a lot of songs on that album. Like I might listen to like or I might choose to listen to like 2 songs off that album. And that's rare for
Sheesh.
Drake.
What two
Two or
songs?
three.
Which ones?
2 or 3. I'll say TSU, and it's probably not even like popular songs, but to me, it's like those are the only ones that I'm still bumping.
I
Like
f-
TSU, I
mm,
think in the Bible, and uh, what's it called? The one with Future. I forgot. That one. The one with
Future and
Future with the
Thug.
beast.
Oh no, the other
No,
one.
this
The
one
other
on
one.
Future.
What is that
Yeah,
one called? I forgot. I know what you're talking
I forgot. But
about,
those,
bro.
yeah, I don't know. Certified Lover Boy is worse than for all the dogs to me.
I like certified. Like I
Oh
like
yeah, yeah.
No,
We talk about Drake a lot.
nah. You got to
But
keep it on party because party's
we
gonna
gonna
be
get
the
the party at the
second
end.
half of the video because I got a lot to say. Um, I think I prefer Certified Lover Boy because the songs that I like on Certified Lover Boy, like my favorites, I like them more than my favorite songs from For All the Dogs. That's how I rate it.
Which songs you like the most on
I like the
Certified Lover
Kid
Boy?
Cudi cut a lot. The Giveon one, and where is he by the way? Is he done with music or?
No. He's just thinking like he's one of them hiatus type niggas. He's not gonna drop every
Okay,
couple of
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
He's one of them every 3 years
That
type.
cut is good. Let me see, bro. I can.
Which one is the Giveon cut?
It's the one that got.
In the Bible too? The one with
Oh
Lil
yeah,
Durk?
my bad. It's in the
Yeah, in the
Bible.
Bible.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah, that's
Bible.
one of my tops right
Yeah,
there.
that's a good cut. Let's see. I need to see. Certified Lover Boy. Champagne Poetry is pretty good.
I like Virginia Beach better than Champagne Poetry.
7 a.m. on Bridal Path.
Mm,
Knife Talk was pretty good. Into Deep is the one you were talking about. That's one of my favorites too.
yeah,
Fair
into
Trade
deep.
was pretty good in the Bible.
Fair Trade was
Um,
solid. Yeah, Fair Trade was solid.
yeah, I think I like this album better than For All the Dogs, but that's just personally me, truthfully.
Yeah, I can respect it. I just, you know, I feel it.
But your take is not a hard take. I could see a lot of people not liking Certified Lover Boy because it wasn't really like that much when it came out.
Mm.
So yeah. But to get back on track, basically, I feel like Drake has an upper hand because there's so many people dissing him, and he's trying to just. It's like he back against the wall right now, and he just got like 8 other niggas, just like,
Mm.
yeah, what you gonna do? Like he getting jumped, he's getting cooked right now. He's getting jumped, but it makes him look like Thanos. It makes him look like that guy, and he has been that guy. He's always been on top. He's been number one. So maybe not be the best rapper, but he's the best hit maker and the
Mhm.
best better artist. So yeah, man, we haven't really listed the other album. I mean, the other single from Kendrick, but maybe one of the streams next week we'll dive into that a little bit. But I think yeah, because Wrestling Geek here didn't listen to he missed his assignment. He didn't listen to the song. It only took 6 minutes of your time. But without further ado, let me pull up P4. And you know what? Wrestling Geek, I know this is one of your favorite artists. I would like you to take the floor before we dive into this. I want you to tell me how you felt about P4 overall.
Um, Overall, we doing 1 to 10. I probably give it like an 8. It's actually a really good album. I got more
Sheesh,
of his likes
sheesh,
than
sheesh, sheesh.
dislikes. I started all the songs I like. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 16 songs. It's probably more. I might be missing some because like it's like you listen to it, but you got to go back and listen to it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
So I
I,
don't
it.
I
listen.
ain't do that part. I ain't do that part yet.
He didn't make it there. My
I
bad.
ain't make it there. My
Yeah,
bad.
he didn't make it there.
It's some good songs. I like the main ones that I really like. The main two is For Certain and Sorry But I'm Outside. Those probably my favorite two on there. I mean, the Resentment that's already been
I,
out.
I
Yeah, they
yeah,
already out.
Resentment has been out. I think. Yeah. What's your favorite part about the album? That's what I'm gonna say. What's your favorite part about the album?
Uh, I mean, it's quality music. The thumbnails, wow,
Oh yeah,
but
for sure.
that's crazy. But I mean, I'm probably
Yeah,
gonna say the
it's
end. It's like it's better towards the end. Like the top is cool, but
yeah,
I got really interested towards the end. Like when I first heard it, I was kind of depressed. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? So I kind of
yeah.
stopped listening to it. But then I was like, we gotta do a video. So I went back and listened to it like twice. And it's solid, it's like a solid 8, maybe 7.5, pushing 8.
So, so do you feel like the lyrics are what grabbed you, or like was it like the music, or like what part, like the production, what part of it like grabbed you the most?
It's probably the production. The music he really wasn't talking about nothing. It was more so production.
Yeah.
He was just really just talking. Just that's exactly what he sounded like. So I was like, I'm kind of
So
there, but I'm not there. Like
I feel that, and that's why I'm gonna start my point. I think Party over the years, like he came out super super strong. Like P and D one was phenomenal.
tough.
P and D two was super tough. Like PND 2 was like, I don't know if I might like that more than I like PND 1.
I can't. That's what I'm
But
saying. I can't even tell you which one better. It's so close.
yeah, those two are super close. PND 3, he started to lose your boy. I'm not gonna lie. PND 3 was kind of, you
Garbage.
know,
Absolute
yeah.
garbage.
So
Hold on, I need to
PND 4,
see what was on there.
Yeah, PND 3, like bro, I can't name like I can name some songs like brown skin, like yeah, that's probably the only one I can name. Was it
Ooh, yeah, this was
come and see
abysmal. Yeah, come and see me on
come
there.
and see me was on there? Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
that's one of the highlights.
yeah, this was not
But
good. I'm looking at the tracks now. I remember now.
yeah, so I expected PND 4 to come out on some like, all right, like I've been going for a while, bro. Like I'm about to come out and just
8 years.
make something like make my presence known. And I just feel like in this album on my first listen, because I only listened one time, like I just feel like he didn't do that for me. Like he didn't make his presence known. Like it was a lot of songs that like I know who PND is, but like all your songs sounded
Close.
pretty similar, bro. Like it's like they're all slow or close to the same tempo. They're all,
Yeah, that
you
one
know,
Afrobeats joint on there.
that don't count. That don't count.
Which
He
one
had
was
to put
that?
that on there.
It was somewhere in the middle.
And
I think it was Retreat. I think. Hold on,
yeah,
let me hear it. Y'all keep going. I want to hear it.
yeah. It's just I feel like because the song sounded so similarly tempoed and like nothing like stood out to me. And so I was like, this is I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's for certain.
It was for certain. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was just real forgettable to me. Like even towards the end, I was like, because I know I added one of those songs before the album had been dropped. I think it was I think it was Resentment. It was Resentment, and then
The singles were pretty straight though. I feel like those
yeah,
are better the better songs.
Well,
yeah, I,
her old friends is not new either. That's all one of his older songs too.
Yeah, yeah. He had like
yeah.
3 of them on here that was old.
I just
Maybe
think
more. I don't know.
I just think he could have did a lot better, a lot more for his like 8 year hiatus. Like he ain't dropped in
From
8 years.
P3 to P4 though, you mean? Because you know you dropped Party Mobile.
Well, if we're
Yeah,
going
that does.
from there,
Pardon
some
me.
P3, and I'm putting P4 here. P3 is down
Oh
here.
yeah,
P3 is
yeah,
awful.
Oh no,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. P3's
we're in agreement with that. But I'm just saying to Roy that he dropped Party
Party Mobile.
Mobile.
Party
Man, that was
Mobile was
trash too.
that wasn't great. Yeah, that wasn't good.
That was 2020. So his last album was
4 years
4 years
ago.
ago. Not
That's
8.
still not. That's still not
There's
a
no
good.
good songs on there. Like, I mean, Believe
The
Me,
one with
Rihanna
Rihanna is the
style,
one with
yeah.
Rihanna is good, and the one with Drake is good too. I feel like
Which one was
Loyal,
the Drake?
Loyal.
Oh, Loyal is.
yeah, that's cool.
It's okay. Yeah, it's all right.
But the rest of it is
The
like,
news is good. Come on,
The
y'all.
news is good. I'm not gonna
The
lie. The
news
news is
is
good.
good, bro.
I got to go
The
back and hear
news
it
is
again.
good.
Bro, the news is probably the best song on there.
The news is good. I ain't gonna lie. But
But
like
pretty,
none.
pretty
Like
forgettable.
no.
Pretty forgettable.
Nobody. No. That he doesn't have a song on PND 4 that lives up to the news
Nah,
or
nah,
even
and
Loyal.
and that's
Like.
Party Mobile. We're not even talking about P1, P2 at this point. That's Party Mobile.
Hey, yeah. So Don, what you think, bro? Because I didn't know. I haven't talked to you since you heard it. I only told you what I thought about it
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to say it for
before.
the video.
Hold on. Before you go, I slick kind of changed my mind. Y'all kind of convincing me. It is. I give about a 6. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe a 5.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When you said 8, I got so
Eight,
scared.
eight was like
Cause
damn. All right.
I'm thinking about 8 albums for me, and I'm like, he rated 8.
Yeah, I was wilding, but I don't know. I like the production. The music sucked part, but the production was tough.
Like what he was talking about wasn't shit. I'm not gonna lie. And like as far as like hit song, you can't like even the singles. Like you have okay songs and songs that people like, but there's no single on that album.
Mm-hmm.
None that you could put on the radio and be like, oh, this gonna chart. There's nothing on there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold it about a 5 or 6. Party kind of fell off. I said that a couple of years ago though. I think
Kinda,
he went through a depression or something. Boy, he just
kinda,
sucked.
But he lost weight, but his music lost too. Like shit.
bro. I'm gonna keep this so brief. You know, it is a live stream, bro. I'm gonna take my time. This was butt. I'm so sorry. This was not good. It really wasn't good, bro. I promise. Like, I'm sorry. I know y'all don't want to hear that, cause I was so
I
hype
wanna,
on Bryson and
yeah,
Party during them times, bro. Like they were legit. No one was touching them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. With that R&B, no one was touching them during that era, bro. But obviously, time is up.
yeah. Nah, Bryson still got
Obviously,
album of the year.
time
I ain't
is.
gonna lie.
Oh no, no, no! I'm talking
Bryson
about
still got
Party.
R&B album of the year.
Yeah, Bryson
But
still. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Bryson, right? I say
Bryson,
male R&B
yeah, Bryson
album of the
got
year
male
because I gotta
R&B
see.
album of
I
the
gotta
year.
see. Yeah, yeah, that joint
Yeah.
crazy. And we could talk about that a little bit with you because you weren't even wrestling geek. You wasn't even here yet, but he did listen to it offline, so he could talk about it a little bit. But let me dive into this though, bro. It's crazy that you say the production was good because that's what threw me the most. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. The production threw me the most. Um,
Well, you're an engineer, so your version of production is probably different from mine.
it's just the songs are well produced, but they're sonically displeasing. And sonically means tempos. Like you said, every song was slow. There wasn't no highs and lows. It was just like this nigga went into the booth. He ain't had no plan. He just recorded songs and then he just compiled them together. Like he didn't. There was no. That's just how it felt to me. I don't want to disrespect anyone's artistry. Of course, no. I'm an artist myself, but that's how the album felt to me. Like I only have. Oh, and this is another sad thing. I never think anyone's singles should be better than their albums because singles is the ones that's supposed to attract people to your album. When people get to your album and then they hear that it's crap, then what was the point of the singles?
Yeah,
Free
That's
because
how I
promotion.
feel. What
cause
was the point of the singles then?
ain't nothing keeping them no more. Like
The
if they
singles were
already
literally the
hold
best songs on that
if
album.
if they heard the best songs already, what they listening to the album
That's what
for?
I'm saying. Those are supposed to be the worst ones, or at least the
Or
average
like
ones.
or not even like the worst or out or average. I feel like one of them should be, one that you think gonna pop off, one
Like
that you
really
think
good
gonna
for
be really
radio.
good,
Yeah,
and
for the
then the
radio.
rest you should save. Like you should have the rest of them as like ones that's, you
Yeah,
know, those are special treats for the ones that listen to the
exactly.
album.
And
But that's not what it
He
is.
didn't do that here. He genuinely didn't do that here. Like, sorry, but I'm outside. I actually really like that song. I wanted to mention that 'cause I think you said that, Terrence. Sorry, but I'm outside.
Yeah, that's
I
my
actually
favorite
like
song
that
on
song.
there.
Yeah, I actually like. That's probably my favorite too. But Resentment had already dropped, and I like Family too. I like Family. I don't think they already dropped. That was on the album. But we had 14 tracks, and I only got 3 on my playlist, not counting the other 2 singles. So that's really 5.
Mm.
If we talking about strictly which one I like, then it's what's it called? I know the one we just said, and then I
Let
think
me
the other one
see.
called Certain or something. Those probably the
Oh,
only
for
two I
certain,
really like.
The
Yeah,
Afrobeat joint. Yeah,
that's
I thought the Afrobeats one because the Retreat is song number 8. That's like the interlude going into
trash.
with a prelude going into for certain, which is the Afrobeats. I felt like that was a good like step in the right direction because it was a change. But then he just went right back to it. That was like the only thing that he really had different on this album. That he just went
Yeah,
right back to everything he did. So,
yeah.
bro, I don't know, bro. It's just I don't know. And then technically, you can't even count a Mother's Prayer because that's like a prelude intro. Retreat is a prelude intro too. So really, it's like 12 tracks on here. And bro, like 3 songs out of 12, not counting the singles. So really, 2 out of 12 that's not good, Brody. Like it's really not good. I can't tell you that this is a good album. I genuinely cannot. Um,
This one in my bed.
I don't know, bro. I genuinely can't tell you. Uh,
It's not a good album. I hate to
it's
say it.
not produced. It's not produced bad. It's produced well. But what sonically is what I mean by the sounds, how much they change things up, the textures, tempo, like all of those things is sonically they go into a whole music, whole like
It
song.
put my ass to sleep. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, like this was not a fun listen. And honestly, Party Mobile is better than this. P1, P2, we didn't even got to put those in the same category. We already know that's way
Legendary
better. P3, P3
trash.
is worse than this for sure.
Shoot, even colors was better than
And that don't
colors was
even
way
count
better.
because they've already
That
dropped.
don't, yeah.
But yeah,
Color,
Colors is golden. What's that song? One of my all
shoot.
time favorite songs of Party
Let's get
is
married.
Let's Get Married. Yeah,
Yeah,
Let's Get Married
damn, that's a
is one of
fucking
my top
classic.
5 songs from him.
Classic.
Come on, bro. Like, so now that we all got that, wait, so what was y'all grades? You said 6, and you said what?
5.
I didn't say. I didn't
You
say
went
six.
down another?
I
I
didn't say
might.
six.
Yeah, I said 5.
I
He
thought. How
said
did you go
five.
from
I
an
didn't
8
say
to
a
a
grade.
5? How did we talk you out of that, Terrence?
He just remembered what it actually was. It's
Yeah,
okay.
it's not good. It's not
He remembered what it actually was. I give it a 3.
Yeah,
trying to hang
I'm
on
giving
to
it
the
a
stuff.
4. I'm giving it a 4. I think that's
It's
my.
true.
I think on camera, that's probably the lowest album rate I've given to anybody. A 4.
That's kind of sad.
And I usually rate Roy noticed I usually rate my albums from how many songs you got and how
Mm-hmm.
many I like. I divide that. I divide that whole. That's what I
What's
usually
up?
do.
I had like
I had to give him a grace period on this because technically that's 3 out of 14.
like I said, I already had some of the songs. Like I had Resentment downloaded, and
Yeah, that
then
was already up. Yeah.
one other downloaded. So I don't even count. I really don't even count those. So like just going based off of what's strictly on your
I
album,
got 2. I
I
got
don't have
2.
any. I didn't download any new ones based off of what was on the album. Like I gotta go. I don't mind you.
He ain't got none.
Nah, mind you, only listen one time because it was just that like slow and like not impressive. So
Let's do it
like
one more time.
I'll listen
Let's
one
do it one
more
more time.
time and see if I could get like if I could separate it from like the whole. If I could separate some songs from the whole project, then maybe I'll like some more.
Sorry, but I'm outside is genuinely like
The
probably
best song
the
on
best
there.
song on there, bro.
I'm gonna listen to that one first, and then I'm gonna give y'all an update next
It's
time.
a really good song. His writing has been at a good little standoff halt too. He hasn't really
Yeah.
progressed anyway in his pen. Um,
He progressed them by
he
giving other
it
people
wasn't
his
bad.
music.
It wasn't. I don't think
He
he's ever
gave
been
other
like
people
a.
his best shit.
Oh
He
yeah,
gave other
true.
people his best
Yeah,
verses.
and that's also true. Yeah, that's also true. He's never been like a terrible writer, but I don't think he's up there with Bryson with writing. Um, I mean, of course, we got the Chris Browns. We know that he's not better than him. But I wanted to title this video "The Fall Off." I mean, the Fall of P&D.
I probably should have put that to get more views.
Yeah, well, you can still change it. I think. Um, even though it's a live stream, the fall of P&D because this is generally what we're witnessing, folks. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You're
Very
not. I feel like
disappointing.
you would be more sorry than anybody because you liked him more than I did, and Roy probably at one point in time.
Yo, when he was dropping P1 and P2 consistent bangers, it's kind of like it's just consistent. Bro, P3 kind of threw me off. I ain't gonna hold you. I think I was working at Walmart when he dropped it. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, P3. Yeah, P3 came out 2016.
Yep,
That
I
was our
was
freshman year of college.
still at Walmart.
I think it was summer before that.
So before August. Oh, okay.
That's pathetic, bro. How you fall off that far, that fast too?
Well, I feel like his fall off is like
Drake fault.
it needs to be studied because 2013 Party Next Door, 2014 Party Next Door 2, year back to back. He he's 100% from the field goal right now. So what happened?
Drake happened.
That was 2 years, but later from 2014 to 2016, what happened?
It might have
Rihanna
been
happened.
Drake. I ain't gonna lie. Might have been Drake or Rihanna.
Start throwing that music out for free,
Y'all think that?
bro. When you give your best hits to somebody, that's what happens,
Yeah.
That's why I don't know, bro.
bro. All his best hits went to Drake.
Because by that point, Drake already was in the game since 2008.
So you can never have enough hits.
Damn, bro, that sucks, man.
When your boss say, "Give me that," you got to give it to him. That's how it works.
When did he actually sign though? 2013.
He been with OVO for a minute.
Yep. Yeah, his first tape
Yeah.
is literally 20 is Party. So do y'all
Damn,
think
that's
Drake
crazy,
is
bro.
like
A worse
telling him
fall
like
from
this is
history?
trash?
No.
No, he probably saying it's good. That way he
He
can get
said
the.
the royalties.
Well, no,
He
yeah,
can
It's
get all
not
that
good.
shit.
It's not good though.
but he might
He
be
still
manipulating.
he's still taking 60
Bro,
off
that
top.
sucks, bro. That sucks. That sucks, bro. Drake been in the music industry long enough. He know that's not good, bro. I would never let y'all go out there sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Drake still taking 60 off top.
Damn, bro. That 60-40
It
split
don't
is
matter.
outrageous.
It don't matter. He taking 60 off top.
When and a lot of people don't know, I can have a whole stream about this. Party probably not even getting 40 because he gotta pay the engineers. You gotta cut them. He gotta pay the songwriters. If he ain't always doing it, he gotta cut them. bro. Like the A&Rs, which is artist repertoire, you got to cut them. That's the people that listen. They're like the critics of your album after. Like, so he probably not getting 40.
Probably getting 10.
So it's
10 is
like
crazy.
I don't know, bro.
What's the point
Uh,
of working at that point? You're just working for free.
well, well, now it's changed so much because we have streaming. So and people don't really make a lot of music off streaming either. It was really the hard copy albums that everybody was making money off. But then he's going on tour, which is another thing I want to talk about.
You
He's
better
going on tour.
stay at home.
I think it's
Don't show
called
up.
"Sorry But I'm Outside" tour. I think, yeah.
Mhm.
And
I'ma stay inside.
I'm very frightened.
I
I
feel
think
like
I'm very frightened
he's gonna capitalize off the women that still are obsessed with like the nostalgia of his music,
of his
and
music. Exactly.
they're gonna go for that, and then he gonna make a good coin, but it's not gonna be like people not coming for this last album except for the delusional ass fans that he got that's like die hard and like feel like this album is still up there.
So who's the worst fans, Bryson or Parties?
Party for sure.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
Them
say
Bryson
party.
fans.
Party. I think party because Bryson is justified now. Like he's justified. Whatever he did before, at least like his like I'm not gonna lie,
But you're right because he
he's justified
technically
now.
the last two albums before this one weren't bad, even though they weren't fan favorites. But Parties was
Yeah,
absolutely bad.
yeah.
The last two before this one
So it
was
would be
what
for
anniversary.
it will be
Anniversary and
anniversary
crash
and for
true to
self.
self.
Yeah, true to
True to
self.
self.
Yeah.
True to Self
I
wasn't
like
that
True to
bad.
Self a lot.
But people don't like
And
that album, so I'm saying. So
yeah,
technically, like people would his fault parties would fall off be way worse because he just dropped P3 and P4.
But yeah, but at least Bryson
yeah.
was
I
said
like
he
True
was
to Self
depressed.
and I did, yeah.
So verbally saying you're depressed changes it?
Well, I mean, not verbally. He said he was legit depressed. So
Uh
I guess that makes more sense for being trash. Party ain't say nothing. He just dropped trash music. If he would have said I'm depressed, I would have took that. And be like, okay, this makes sense. But you ain't said nothing. You just dropped trash music and left.
True, I guess. I don't know. I think Party is done. I'll be completely honest. There's nothing else you can sell me.
he not done. He not done, bro.
No,
Well
he's
well
not
for
done
you.
making music.
You
He's
mean for you.
done.
Oh
He's done.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not wowing me, buddy. It's not.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the drawing board and go hit some do a whole Afrobeats album. Let's hit that, man. Honestly, never mind part two. Let's get it. That might go crazy. It might. You never know.
He cooked. His
Do
ass.
something different, bro. Do
He
something different.
cooked. He ain't recovering. He
We gotta wait another 3 years for this.
8 years.
P&D 5, bro.
Oh hell no.
I'd be 35 for that drop.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we gotta wait another 4 or 5 years for this, for something like this, bro. I hope he don't do that for this next album. I hope he don't.
This is his last album. He done.
He not done, bro.
His
He's not done making.
his
He's not
female
done
fan
making
base is gonna
music.
keep him alive.
He's not done making music, bro. That's
Because
not happening. He's not
the
done
women
making
will
music.
keep his music alive.
Bro,
That's it.
there's so many people that I've seen on social media that have been like, yo, this party album is sliding. This party album doing it for me. Like, and I
Damn,
don't
bro.
see I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, bro.
Well, listening to music also really, I don't think a lot of people know this. It really also depends on the mood you're in when you start listening to it too.
Yeah.
Like if you're in a really great mood and then you hear your favorite album, I mean your favorite artist drop or one of your favorites, you might over
Overreact.
grade things because of
Maybe,
how you felt in the moment.
maybe
That's
that's why I really gotta. That's why, yeah.
If you don't have, I'm telling you, it's proven.
Nah, I think
Music
that's
is
just like
frequency.
that's
Music is frequency. If you're in a bad mood and you listen to an album and you already don't have high hopes for it, you're automatically are not going to rate it that much higher because you don't have hopes for it.
I feel
That's
like
just
that's
us. That's
fanboy
human.
mentality.
That's human.
Though.
No, that's not fanboy mentality. That's just realistic, bro. Like music is frequency. A lot of people don't know that.
I,
Music
I
is very
feel that.
powerful.
I feel that. I feel that. And by that point, I feel like music is that powerful that if it's that good, it's gonna sound good
Oh, true.
regardless of where you are.
True. Yeah, like
Regardless of
the
where
Kid
you are.
Leroy album we listened
Like
to.
the Kid Leroy, I don't
That
care
first
what
listen was
released.
crazy.
The Bryson album, I don't care what mood I was in. That shit would have put me in a
Yeah,
better mood.
yeah, it was nice. But that's what I'm saying. Only a few albums and artists can do that. I'm talking about the albums that are just okay. they're very split. Like really good to other
Yeah.
people or not good to certain people. Some of those things do dictate how the person is feeling when they listen to it.
Mm.
That's what I say. But the ones that catch you first listen are the ones you're going to catch you regardless. I agree with that. It's just it really does depend on how much you like an artist and what mood you're in when you're listening to it. But then again, like you should like it on first listen if it's a good album, which is another thing. Like it wasn't a good album. First listen wasn't good. Second listen wasn't good for me. It was the same stuff for me. I literally tried to listen to another song to make it feel better, but
I
couldn't
was
do it.
about to say, even though Bryson's my favorite artist, I still went back to listen to the album twice. That's because that's just what I do.
Yeah.
I listen to everything twice.
Oh well, no, I'm gonna do that regardless because I'm a music lover, so I do that regardless. But even if I don't like it, I try to give things hope. Like this, I tried, I really did, but
I tried about 3
it's not
times.
good. It's not good, bro.
I was really kind of rushing for the video purpose, but then when I actually sat down and listened to it, I don't know. Party done. He cooked. It's over. I try to be a good fan, but I'm done.
I don't know, bro. I think we talked you out of the 8, bro. You went to an 8 to a 6 to a 5.
I'm pushing 4.
Damn, what happened, bro? It was just an 8 20 minutes ago.
I had to get real with myself. It's over.
Yeah, bro. 8 album is, bro. What is an 8 album this year? Because I think the Bryson is a
A 9.
The
9.5.
9. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
9 ish. Probably higher than 9, but
It would have been a 10 for me if he didn't put outside on it. I'm sorry. I'll say it.
I don't even remember that one being on there. Yeah.
I'm
That
I
is
sorry,
don't
not a
even
bro.
bad
remember that
song.
one.
Chill out. That's not
I'm
a bad
so
song.
sorry,
Chill out.
bro. It's
If
not
he
a bad
would,
song. I just don't like the sample. I
if
don't
he
like the
didn't put
sample.
Waterfalls on there, then
He
I would give it a
Waterfalls
he's
10.
is
tweaking. He's
solid.
Waterfalls is
Waterfalls
tweaking.
ass.
is
That is the
solid, bro.
worst song I've heard
No,
in a
it's
minute,
not.
bro. That
That's
song is
crazy.
trash. This is coming from a
Bro, you're
Bryson
not a real
fan, bro.
lover. You're not a
That
real lover,
song
bro.
is
Waterfalls
ass.
is amazing. It's
You're not a
exquisite.
real lover.
I
You're not a
hate that
real
song.
lover, bro.
Bro, I listened to it 10 times. I'm just thinking, I'm trying my hardest. I'm like,
It's because you didn't. It's because you really didn't dive into what
You
he was
didn't
talking
hit it.
about. That's the problem.
Yeah,
That's the
you can't
problem,
be.
bro.
that's the worst song
Waterfalls
on there,
was
in my
good.
opinion. That's probably the worst song. Ain't no problem. It is the worst song, but the rest of the album tough. Just that
I don't even
specific song.
remember.
The
I don't even
Waterfalls is the
remember
worst
outside.
song.
I don't even remember outside. That's how much I
Outside is the
don't.
Yin
I
Yang
haven't listened.
sample.
Oh yeah, that no.
That's
No.
bad, bro. I'm sorry. He
I
could have
don't
kept
even know
that
why
off.
that didn't make that shouldn't have made an album. That shit should
Well,
not
yeah,
have
to
made
be
the
honest, it
album.
shouldn't have made an album because it came out so long ago. Like it
It
shouldn't
came
have.
out before fucking before whatever you want. Before
Way
yeah.
before Calypso too.
Way before Calypso Calypso just dropped. So yeah, way before all that. Like that shouldn't even have been on the
But
album.
Terrence was telling me Stay Gold and the
And
other one already
Persuasion,
dropped
yeah,
too.
them been out too.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't hear those.
I ain't
Yeah,
hearing either.
Persuasion.
I
I
try
heard
not to listen to
Persuasion a
leaks.
couple months ago.
Yeah,
Persuasion is
was it like a snippet or was it like a full blown
No,
like single?
it was a whole song, whole single.
Oh,
Stay
that
that's
Gold
song.
cool.
too.
I like
That
that one.
song is crazy, boy. What?
Stay Gold is not my favorite, but I still like the song. It's not my
Stay Gold tough. I like Stay Gold. I like
favorite.
well, Child probably that's the best song on there. That ain't no
Child is
problem.
the best song on there. Child
Yeah.
is the best song on there. I think
I told him. I said, "Child is literally top 5 best song this
That's
man ever made in
that's
his life." I
that's a good
promise it
song,
is.
bro.
Child is crazy. I gotta listen to
yeah.
that in the car, bro.
That in
Pride.
Calypso.
I feel like
Hey,
Calypso's
Calypso's
good.
tough.
Calypso is tough. I think Prize is up there. I think Rich Boy is up there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
I
is.
think yeah. I
I
just
think
think
No
what he
Thank
did
You is
with that
really good.
sample. No, thank you is really
That
good.
Ram is good too.
Yeah,
Ram is
that's good
good.
too.
That Ram is tough.
Ram is good.
I'm in
Fucking Eon
cybersecurity, so
Eon
that hit
Les.
for me. I
Eon
said,
Les.
"What?"
Eon Les hit a little bit different too. Just the rapping like the rapping
Yeah,
style on the
the
Eon
rapper
Les.
style was really
I
good.
think that's one song I had to stop and listen to a couple. It's good. I just had to stop and listen to it a couple times.
Well, okay, so I'm saying remember, but this wasn't on camera, but me and Roy listened to it off camera, and I told him, I said, Eon Les and Waterfalls are going to trick a lot of people because they're very, very different than what Bryce has ever done.
Yeah. Yeah. Eon Les, when it hit me when I listened the first
Because
time,
we
I was
were
like,
listening, we was like,
oh, and then I started liking it. I was like,
yeah,
okay.
and then we caught the beat. Like the way it starts, I think is just very like surprising. It like
Yeah.
it knocks you.
All right, so I got one more question before we end the stream. How do y'all feel about Undertow? Because I got a lot of people that say they like it, but then they say they don't like it. Undertow?
Is that the country ballad? Undertow's the country ballad, and I already know Roy don't
It
like
is.
it.
I'm not gonna
That's
say I
the
don't like it. I think it's great for that
Chris Brown.
audience.
I thought it was a Chris Brown song. I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard it, I thought it was Chris Brown for a minute.
Yeah, because
Is that
and
what
I'll
I be
be
saying?
honest. I'll be honest. A lot of this is Chris Brown influenced.
Yeah,
It's Bryson's hand in it, but a lot of this is Chris Brown influence,
I
which
can
is
see
why
that.
maybe I like it a lot because Chris Brown is a hell of a writer and a hell of a performer. Bryson is a hell of a writer. He didn't always have that performance, and he shined on this album. Um,
I think Undertow
but
good.
a lot of this is Undertow is good. It's just it's the one that he gotta appease to everybody. And so is Assume the Position. That's the pop joint. He just gotta appease to everybody. That's really
Yeah,
what it is.
I feel
Like
like he did a good job though. Like for that type of song, he did a good job on that, and he did a good job on
yeah, it's
Assume
not
the
bad.
Position. I feel
It's
like
not
if
bad.
you like that type of music, you'll like the song. You'll be like, okay, I vibe with it. Like it's not a bad song whatsoever. There's no bad song on this album, but it's like
Other than outside.
Other than Waterfalls, I'm gonna
other
go back and listen to Waterfalls again, but I don't like
other
it.
than, I think even outside, it's like it's
It's a
not
good
bad.
song.
It's not a terrible
It's
song. Let me
yeah,
be honest.
it's
It's not
not
terrible.
terrible.
It's just
Yeah,
not one I'm gonna listen to at all. That's all.
yeah,
So everybody's favorite song is Child. Is that what I
Yeah,
heard?
by far, it's not
yeah.
close. That's my favorite song.
Child's
It's
crazy.
it's up there.
Bro,
Child, Rich Boy, and
them horns
Fries,
at the
both of them.
end, boy. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that song's crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that song's crazy. I'm still so glad that me and you listened to that album together, bro, because that was a great experience, bro. It
Wait a
genuinely
minute,
was a great
time out, time
experience.
out, time out. The Magic playing right now. I thought they played at 7, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, they've been playing, bro. I've been seeing these updates for like the last
Wait a minute,
last 30
Wait,
minutes.
how you get that wrong?
bro. My thing said 8 o'clock on Google. Wait a minute, I'm getting robbed. We up by 4, but
Hold on, what's the
I
40
what
think it's
quarter
going
plus.
game
we in?
seven. It's going game seven for sure. I think Clips and Mavs going game seven. And it's
Dang,
gonna
that's
be what it is.
crazy. What the flip,
It'll
bro? I
be
don't know
what it
what we
is,
playing
game
right now.
seven.
I'm sorry for the interruption.
Y'all think it's going game 7, really?
I
Who
think both of
Clippers?
those going game seven.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they're not beating us in our house. They beat us in our, I'd be shocked. We don't lose at home. They should have won game 5. France would have just pump fake and got mobile in the air. We would have won the game. Or
Yeah.
he hit Paulo for the open 3, but I think Struess was kind of playing off on it. Either way it go, we should have won, but we should be up 3-2 and closing it out the night.
Yes,
But
sir. But that's about all we have for y'all, man. It's a short little stream, but y'all let us know everything that we talked about. We covered the Kendrick diss, Euphoria. Oh, I forgot to say, um, Drake is also a co-producer of Euphoria, which is funny. I don't know if that's why he called it Euphoria, but yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
So yeah, we had on Euphoria, then 616 in LA, correct? That's what it is?
Mhm.
Talked about those a little bit. The J. Cole, we don't really have to dive into that. I mean, it is what it is. And that's old news now. He bowed out, it's whatever. But um talked about Drake a little bit. Then we talked about Party, Bryson. So yeah, I say it was a good stream. Say it was a good stream.
oh yeah, we're gonna have to end this right quick. I hate any of y'all like this, but I gotta watch my team play. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe as always, and we'll see y'all on the next stream. I guess we're gonna try to start streaming on Fridays because it's kind of easier for everybody to be there. Tim's schedule is a little different with the job, but we'll try to fit him in. But don't forget, clips are still gonna come on the channel. We're gonna have our weekly clip, so we'll just figure something out. But we appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate the subscribers, likes as always, and we'll
Yes,
see y'all
sir.
in the next
Hit us
video.
on that TikTok as well.
Yes.
And Instagram.
Sorry for the not uploading Wednesday. That's why we're doing it today. But
This is technically our upload for the week, so y'all are fine. Y'all are
yeah,
okay. Y'all just had to wait 2 days.
don't forget to subscribe to Wrestling Geek too and follow all of us on Instagram. But we out. Bro, where's my remote at?